Welcome back, guys. I want to try browser use web UI today for letting AI models browse the web using browser like we do. But I've seen these a few weeks ago from a browser use community, but haven't tried that yet. So let's give it a shot. So the first thing I want to do is actually use this browser use package, but one of the suggested way to use it is through the web UI. So we can use this and this should be easier for us. So let's try. So we scroll down to the installation steps, then we need to actually, I think, log inside my VSL instance. I don't think I can run these from, yeah, yeah, I can do that from Windows prompt and then from PowerShell, and then from macOS and Linux, and install Python packages for the requirements, and then we should do that. Play, write, install. And then we should be able to configure something like copy the .mv file, or we can use the option 2 with Docker, but Docker is not working at the moment. So not working in my machine. So let's try the local installation. First, let's see what it does. So let me copy this and let's run it in my terminal. So I'm inside PowerShell and let's do like cloning from here, my main folder. All right, let's see the entry. Done. Next, we do have to do this using UV for Python. I don't have Python, I think, my machine. Let's see what it does when we do that. And this is not recognized, of course. So let's try visiting this documentation page and see how we can install these. And this is PowerShell. I think we should use WSL or on Windows. We can do that. Let me try the Windows installation just to do a different thing. Then we need to enable the execution policy, and then we should be good to go. Let's try. So I've copied this one for the Windows installation, and let's paste this here. All right, seems it's loading, and everything is installed. We had to add these to the pad, or we need to restart the shell. We can just restart PowerShell. All right, let me open up the terminal again. So we should be good to go. And request a specific version. I don't need a specific version. Already done this. So I think I'm good to go through the next step. So we should be able to run this, except that I haven't installed Python at all on the Windows side, but it's doing everything. So using CPython 3.11, and I think it's done. Let me let me see what else we need to do. Activate the virtual environment, Windows command prompt, of Windows PowerShell. We do that in the Windows PowerShell, and let's see. Should I cd into my folder? I think it is through the virtual environment in the main file, but in the main folder instead of inside the web UI. Maybe that's fine. Let's try. So we've done that. And next, what? Installation steps. That's for Docker, and then usage. run the web UI using this command here. Let's try that. And we got an error. Yeah, because margin not found dot env. All right, so let me ls inside this folder. I haven't copied the .m file, so there was an instruction up here, down here. Let me scroll up. Yeah, I need to do this, copy, and then the .m file is going to work. All right, so now I should be able to do that. Nope. Let's see, ls. We have the .m file. Let's do cat.env. All right, so I think we have to do some configuration maybe. Create a copy of this file like that, then open this in your editor and add your API key and other settings. All right, but let's see what other settings we might have to do. So the OpenAI endpoint, I'm not going to use OpenAI. I want to use my local Ollama endpoint. So this is the one that I'm going to use, and it's locally, and so that's fine. So Alibaba, Moonshot endpoint, anonymized telemetry, that's set to true. Browser use, login level, Chrome path. So the Chrome path settings, Chrome user data, Chrome debugging, this stuff I think we need to set these things. Let me pause the video a second. All right, seems that I have to set these Chrome path. So that should be C program files, Google Chrome application, and then Chrome. This is the path that we need to update. And then I think it should work. Maybe let's try. All right. So where is? Let me WSL and then let's ls and let's nano into the .env file. Let's scroll back to the Chrome path. I think this is the one. I just copy the path from the documentation. It says that if you want to use the local user data, just to leave it empty, and that's I think what I want to do, but I'm not sure. That's the first time I see this thing. So let me save this and let me close this. Let me exit from BSL and let's try to run this again. And no, we still have module not found .env. I think the module .env needs to be installed on Python, and it is not. Since we are using AI to do AI stuff, let me quickly ask to AI how to use these. Right. I don't have Copilot right now open, but I'll do that behind the scenes and I'll be back. Yeah, sorry guys, I know what it is. I'm fucking stupid. I forgot to actually run this command up here. There was a command that is used to start the requirements, so I missed these steps down here. So we need to do these first inside the folder, so UV. So we are installing all the dependencies for this package. Otherwise, we are unable to run everything we need. So the environment lacks of other modules that the script needs. So we are doing that right now. And make sure you follow the steps. And in case you have to go down to read something, just remember to scroll back up and complete the installation step. So we need to install the dependencies. We are doing this right now. And after that finishes, I'll run this. I think it's almost done. Yep. All right, quick and easy. Next, we need to run this. So let's copy this and paste that in here. I'm very curious to see how this is going to work on my machine. So let's wait. What we need to do next, we've done that. I've just skipped this step earlier and jumped straight to the step 4. So I forgot this one, but I'm doing this now. And then option 2, I don't care. Option 2, I care about the usage. That's the one I was trying to run this command earlier, but it didn't work because we missed all the dependencies that we need. So before I stop the video, I quickly ask AI to scan the error and just recall that I missed to run this third installation step, so the dependency installation wasn't done. All right. So let's wait. I'll pause the video for a second until it finishes. Oh, wait, it's already done. So let me try this. All right. So we need to run this one. Is it working now? I think so. All right. So it's doing stuff. So browser use, login setup complete with level info, anonymized telemetry enabled. I actually want to disable telemetries, but that's fine for now. Running on local. So that's the web UI, and that's done actually very quickly and very easy. So I have no idea what this stuff is, but I can figure out what it is. There's element configuration. So the larger language model configuration let me set up the provider. And I don't want to use OpenAI. I don't want to use DeepSeek. I don't want to use Google. I want to use my local instance of Llama. And then let me try the DeepSeek R1 14 billion parameters as the default model. API endpoint. I don't need these. I don't need these as well. What is all this stuff? So use your existing browser instance, use your own browser, I want this. Keep browser open between tasks, yeah, keep it open. From browser without GUI, no, I want that. I want to see the graphical user interface for my browser and then disable browser security features. Why do you want that? Let's keep the defaults for now. That's the first time we run it, and that should be fine. Maybe for the first time I run it, I'll just pause the video and make sure there's nothing weird going on, and then play the video again. So go on google.com and type OpenAI, click search, and give me the first URL. Right, let's change these and use my website. So type Fabio Bassi with an I on the end and then .com, and then click search and give me the first URL. All right, additional information that I want to give it another other information, deeper search results, recording and configuration. Maybe we should just very quickly see what this stuff is. So composer report of for enforcement learning, I have no idea. Research task, we can figure out that later. I think we don't need that. Recordings should be all the recordings that the browser use takes for us to figure out if the model went nuts or not. And then if we want, we can load configuration files from here. All right, so run the agent and let me run the agent. I'll tell you if something happens. So waiting to start the browser section, and my browser actually opened. Didn't do anything, just opened up the browser alone. So the browser use is actually working, and then says open and using the browser. So let's see what it's doing very quickly. Let me put these side by side. Actually, it seems not doing anything. It's using the browser. That's it. Uh, I'm just confused. Let's try again. Using the browser, okay. So what are you actually doing with the browser? I feel nothing because I cannot see anything. Maybe because we selected the model that I might have. Yeah, exactly. That's the 14 billion parameters of DeepSeek R1 that I haven't installed on my machine. Let me very quickly go on the Llama website and download that. So this is the Llama website that we are using. We are using the Llama platform for download the models locally. So I need to run the 14 billion parameters. I'm not sure if this is actually working on my machine. I have 4090, but 4090, but just one 4090. And maybe it's not enough for this model. I usually run up to 8 billion parameters. I know I can run a bit more, but it's kind of slow and bothers me. But let's try. Yeah, if you open the PowerShell, you see the failures that are happening as we talk. So let me just open another PowerShell instance and let's run a llama run deepseek. And as soon as it finishes this lesson, I'll be back. Okay, you are almost ready. The model was downloaded so successfully. Just waiting that finishes the last checks, and then we will be able to try that again through the web UI while we keep an eye on the terminal. Let me let me move this down here and let me move this up here. So right, okay, I don't have to chat with you right now. Let's press Ctrl D to exit and clear the terminal, and then we just close the window. So let me go back on the web UI. Let's try to run the agent again. This time, let's keep an eye on, yeah, on the console as well. So let me open that. Let me resize this bloody window like that so we can look at everything as it happens. Right, so let's run this again once more. We're sending the request back off. The browser is already open, so you should be able to see that it's open. Maybe the model is quite slow on my machine. Let's see, let's wait what happens. So it's 20 seconds in processing mode. And using the browser, I don't see anything. Step one, information backing off, send request, open 6 seconds, request execution, connection error, connection aborted, remote disconnected, and close connection without response. That sounds pretty error. If I close the browser, would you open that again? Stop it, you fucking idiot. Just stop it. All right, so something's happening. All right, let's break down. I need to do here. Okay, so it seems that something moved, but I just stopped that. And then there was some bunch of errors. Result failed 1, 2, 3 times. All right, so let me try once more without closing it. So it's failing multiple times. I did stop, but the browser is still closed, guys. So let me just stop this. Let me close the server. Let's see if that cut off. Yeah, let's try again. Let me clear the screen first. Let me run the Python script again. Let's see the page refreshes. Okay, let's go back to the where run. Let's keep this as it is. OpenAI key not found. I'm not going to run OpenAI. Agent settings, LM configuration. Let's change this to a Llama. Maybe we could try the other version, DeepSeek. No, just these are the suggested models for the browser use web UI. So let's try this again. Where is DeepSeek R1 14B? Here it is. Browser settings, use on browser, keep browser open. What's next? Run the agent. Let's click this again. All right, so the browser popped up and it's actually working, guys. I see, I cannot move that, but trust me, the I see something happening, but the browser is not responding at the moment. So I cannot move the window back as it was and let you see that. And I see a privacy stuff, so I need to accept something. Privacy future, no thanks. Order the privacy, got it. All right, so you should be able to see the browser and it's processing the response, I mean the request. Maybe we work. The browser stopped and asked me to interact with it. I had to accept a order line something to let thing move forward, but I don't see anything moving right now. Maybe because my system resources are not enough. Well, actually, I have 77% of the memory running, 55% of CPU. Where is my GPU? My GPU is just fine. Yeah, you see it working right now, and GPU is fine, so no overload on my system, but just I think it's just low, 100 seconds into this process. Let's just wait and see what it does. And you will have to wait with me. If you get bored, just fast forward and see what happens later in the video. And in case I will cut the video and so you can jump straight to the point where we see something happening. So it seems it found the search bar, but there is an error here. So the first attempt failed. Info and the thinking, error agent result failed 1 of 3. Why did you fail? The argument after must be, whatever. It's trying once more. I have no idea what it's doing, but it should be here. Can read up here. Okay, start deep thinking again. Okay, I need to figure out how to help the user complete their task. User wants to go to google.com, type OpenAI, click search, and give them the first URL. First, looking, current state browser in Chrome, new tab, which is Chrome. There are no open tabs except in this one. Direct development includes search bar. Let's close this. Maybe that was failure reason. Yeah, it's typing. OpenAI. It's going through the results, I think. Let's scroll down. Here you see all the steps that the model is going through to do the different operations. And by the way, this is an alternative to OpenAI Operator, which actually costs $200 per month, which is huge amount of money. Well, of course, that's running locally on my machine, which is powerful enough to run local AI models. But I think these 14 billion parameters is just a bit over the performance of my machine, so exceeding them, and that's taking ages. So step three, we are waiting for the step three. The model actually inputted these into the search bar and should search for one of the results and press one. Step four, so we have an error. Element is not selected, so it's not selecting the element from the search list. So this is why it's not going anywhere. So step four is doing other processing stuff. We are into 200 seconds, waiting for seconds and seconds. If we are able to at least see these going somewhere, we are happy with the experiment and I'll call it a day. Otherwise, I'll just call it a day anyway and let you try with your system resources or wherever computer you have. Maybe you are more successful than me in running this. Or we can just try a different model, see if it is quicker than this one and does better. But I still want to keep an eye on my system resources to figure out, yeah, my CPU now is was like hitting 98%, but the GPU, yeah, the GPU is still fine. 40% of GPU. Yeah, it seems it's working. We got one of the results. So it's reading and tagging all the things that the model sees on the page. And next should be able to click on the results, give me the an output or something. So it's in step five. Eval failed, new memory, task process, navigated through google.com, input OpenAI into the search bar, then future plan, click on the first URL result. I, so it's thinking. I need to click on the first suggested option instead of selecting from the drop-down since the suggestions are these elements. Hmm. Next, what? Action 101, click the element, and then it's figuring out how to click that, and then it's accessing all its memory, and then it's clicking this button with index 12. So this should be index 18 if these numbers are what I think are the indexes. Click the button with index 12. So that should not be the correct one, but let's see. Let's wait. So it's in step five. It's 500 seconds almost. So it's doing that almost. I clicked that, but we got a client exception, the browser console for information. Right. So we got an error. So things got stuck. I clicked button with index 18. So the index that was adjusted. And then step six, what are you actually going to do now? So the GPU performances are quite stable. You see, it's pretty much 40%, but CPU went to 56 and memory is 79. So maybe I have to add 32 gigabyte of RAMs. But let's see. So step six. Why is doing step six? So it failed, but it's trying to do something else. So at some point it worked. It did use the browser, so the browser was open. It's completely autonomous. I'm not doing anything on my side, just the model that is interacting with the browser that was provided to him. And then it's performing this operation based on the task description that we provided up here. We can provide more information to help the model perform its task a bit better. Um, but we're still waiting. I just press pause for a second, waiting until step 6 goes through and then play back again. All right, step 6 actually moved forward. It's trying again to perform the same operation. I think it's step 6, start deep thinking. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. The user is using the browser automation tool, provided some JSON response from the agent they are working with. Their task was to go on google.com, type OpenAI, click search, and then get the first URL. But it seems like something went wrong along the way. All right, so that's reasonable. Looking at the previous action, I see that after clicking on the index 18, which was supposed to take them to OpenAI website, they ended up on a page with an application error. Hmm. Client side exception was occurred. So that means the click didn't result in navigating to the OpenAI.com as intended. Instead, it led to an error page. Okay, so I think the model is try that again once more. And it's performing its reasoning stuff and then it's figure out the feature plan again and should navigate again to this link, so index 18, and then present the page. Maybe if the model takes too long, we get client error. So I think we won't be able to escape this, but I'm I'm not sure. That's the first time I try this. By the way, while we wait, um, this video was inspired by networkcheck.com, which is a channel that I'm following for all these IT related stuff. If you want, go check it out. So it's Network Check. You find it on YouTube, and it's pretty awesome channel. Wait a second. I don't know if I have to interact with the CAPTCHA or with the Cloudflare human verification, or if it is actually able to do that alone. Click it, the button, yeah. Then step 8. Hmm. Waiting, waiting, waiting. I hate that. I hate that waiting. I wish I had Terry also. This guy from Network Check, this channel that I'm following, has big server with dual 4090 um, RTX graphical card, and that's quite amazing because each of these cards is more than um, 2000 euros, so it's quite expensive each one. And otherwise, if you want to run big models, you need like a data center with many um, GPUs, and actually I don't have one. So I'm trying with my machine. I have one 4090. But if you want to see this thing going faster and quicker, you can see his channel where it's doing all these different experiments. It's quite amazing. So I hope to be able to at least see the landing page from OpenAI and I'll be happy with it, but it's taking ages. We are waiting since 700 seconds. Hmm. I'll pause the video. See you later. As soon as it's finished and the step 9 goes through. Alright, seems that step 9 went through and the model start thinking again to figure out what's going on. Let's move scroll down. I think this is not going to work unless I click this. Hmm? You can interact with the browser anyway. So I did that. I pressed the button, but was blocked by Cloudflare. And now, just a moment. I think that appeared up here. So we are waiting something. I have no idea what. We should be able to see the page, but we were blocked. All right, 800 seconds, almost 900 seconds. Still nothing. Step 10 is not going through yet. Well, it took me less than a second. It takes me less than a second to open the browser on my own and do that. But if this thing gets better, we have an automation system that using AI can think about the task that we assign and use the browser to perform different tasks, even adding stuff to the chart. If you want, go check the network check video where he actually is able to add things to the chart and um, even spin some server. So from an hosting account that he owns, it's quite interesting. So go check it out. We are at least trying to open a link and it's unable to do that. I want to see for how long this is going to take and how many attempts it is doing. And if at the end it is able to do that or not. I want to try also with my website and see if the model is actually able to open it instead of this OpenAI website that seems not responding at all. Let's stop this. I just got bored. It's quite boring to wait while navigating back. So it's trying to do that again, but I think it won't succeed. And if I press stop, actually this is not even responding. Stop it. You stupid fucking stop it. Stop it. Nope. Oh nope, nope, nope. It's not. Alright, so let me stop the server again. Stop it. Alright. Connection timeout. Let's open up again this UI. Let's configure the model once more. Can I use a different model? One that maybe has less parameters. I might be able to use OpenAI, but I don't want that. So I have Gwen, 7 billion parameters. I don't understand why I cannot use DeepSeek with less parameters, but I will stick with Gwen. Browser setting is on browser, keep browser open. Let's go here and then let's tell you go on Fabio Dacca. Wait, Google Google.com and type Fabio. Click search and give me the first URL. Let's see, maybe the browser doesn't find me or find someone else my with my name. Let's see. So the browser is already open, so we should be able to figure it out. Failure, failure, failure. Why is that? Reusing existing Chrome instance. Failed, failed, failed. Stopping the 3 consecutive failures. All right. If I stop it for you, what are you going to do? So I need to stop the browser to let the model use another instance of the browser. That's weird. Hmm. I was happy when uh, when I saw a network check videos this morning about that, and I wanted to try that on my machine, but it's actually not working, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but it is not doing anything. It's warning no history. Stop it and run again. So it's processing now. Step one, again, error, error, error. What the fuck? Let's clear, clear, stop the server. Go back there. Let me just copy this so I don't have to write down that again. All right, so let me refresh this. Let me go on the configuration once more. Let me visit Llama. I've selected Qwen 7.7 billion parameters. Go on browser, use my browser, keep browser open. Well, actually, we can just remove that. So as soon as it finish the task, maybe the browser got closed. The model is no longer stuck for the next task. All right, so the browser is opening. That's fine. Let's show you. So it's tagging different things that this is on the page, and it's failing, 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 failing. All right, so I think this is the model fault. I heard from Chuck that is it's quite stupid and it's actually unable to run this automation, this browser automation. One of the model that it seems to try often is this one, but it's quite slow, guys, and yeah, I don't know. Let's try once more. Maybe, yeah, this model is quite clever compared to the other, despite they share similar architecture, Quen architecture, but it, it, this kind of model actually uses what it's called reasoning. So he has a reasoning process that it's shown to the user so we can figure out what the model is doing, maybe while the other model do not have this kind of feature. Let me pause the video. I'll be back. It's back. So the browser got open. Maybe this time searches for my name and then hits the first link. So 100 seconds waiting. Now, well, I think before it took 13 seconds to process the first inputs. So its first step took 13 seconds. And this is its internal reasoning process. Yeah, that's my name. Then you click on the first URL that comes up. Yeah, it's reasoning, and doing the tasks. That's quite amazing anyway, even if it's taking ages to do anything. It's amazing because if everything gets quicker and faster, we can actually use this automation to perform anything we want. From, yeah, spinning servers on a cloud or purchasing stuff or making researches for us and then mm, I don't know, do different kind of things for us. So it's typing my name. That's not me. There's another one. Let's see. The first source was probably the other guy with the same name of me as me. Still waiting, still waiting. And this video is for 44 minutes while we're waiting and waiting and waiting and installing even this browser use, web UI, but at the end it works, it's doing its things, but not very quickly. So it's taking very, very long time to do that. And it's stuck in 200 seconds waiting. System resources are still fine. Just the Ethernet connection got uploaded, I think, of stuff of requests, but CPU is 44, GPU is 44, CPU is 58, and memory is just 78, 73% used. Hmm. Maybe a bit more RAM will do that, and second GPU probably will help, but I think it's not even the case of the GPU because it's 34% now. Oh, the first URL was actually my website. Maybe can you click that? Why did you scroll down while the first result is up here? That's me. That's my website. I'm a full stack engineer. Actually, I'm not sure even today if I'm still a full stack engineer or just a prompting engineer. Full stack AI structure or I don't know, assistant, the copilot, while AI is writing the code and just integrating it. Or anyway, it's doing this thing, it's doing the research. He found me. I'm the first search result in the browser, but can you click that? 300 seconds. I'll be happy if the model actually, if this thing clicks my link and visits my page, I'll be happy with that. And I'll close the video. I'll call it a day. GPU. All right, so the GPU now is 80% used at 80%, 78 degrees, while the other GPU, the internal one in my system, is 44. So it's actually using two GPU in my system because one is the Intel R integrated graphic card, while the laptop has a GPU from NVIDIA, the GeForce RTX 4090, and that's going quite high for a moment, then it dropped back again to 30%. Show you the stats. So this is the GPU from NVIDIA, and it's 28% now. Is it dropped probably after the model did its processing stuff. Next, the other one is actually steady at 44% since beginning. So we are seeing here the GPU, the other one. What if I want my Yeah, this is the one that we care the most because this is the most powerful. You see the Ethernet, it's quite busy and then it's busy even the memory, not so much the CPU, despite I have an i9, i9, yeah, i9. So even the CPU is quite powerful. Everything in my laptop is quite powerful, but despite that, this AI stuff takes loads of resources. It's unbelievable how much resources are needed for run models locally. Hopefully in the future this will change. Waiting for the new RTX to come up to be released by NVIDIA. That's actually me. So nice. Beauty. That's me as well. Beauty as well. That's the other guy. Same name. Done a bunch of different results. Yeah. Can you click this link? Come on, dude. I post a video so you don't have to hear me talking all the time. And we hit the point where we actually are successful. I'm actually still waiting, guys. Huh? Oh my God, that's fucking terrible. Waiting all the time for just clicking this bloody link and see my website. I mean, that takes a second. What, what the fuck? Click it. Click this fucking link, guy. Come on. Just got bored, guys. I'm so sorry. But that's it. That's it. I mean, took me ages to just make this thing work. It's actually doing something. Wait. 700 seconds after we see something moving, the model actually tagged all the search results, but there are a bunch of errors right here. Exception in step 4, backing off send request to 0.7 seconds. I have no idea what it's doing, but it's definitely not doing what I want. Hmm. I'll pause the video, come back. Okay, it's moving and something's happening on step 5. So it completed its deep thinking, and then the input search query was put that again. It should click here. I don't know why it scrolled down here and it's indexing the page from this point down. And that's not me. I think this is me. I think this is me as well. This is not me. I hate Instagram. Fuck Instagram. Hmm. Bored. Very bored. Can you complete something? Can you just visit one link? What do you think? Can you do that? It seems that it got stuck for a few more seconds. I'll be back again. Something is moving again, guys. So let's see. It's trying again. Future plan. Step 6 got into action, but summary next step, action 1 to 5, scroll down. I don't know why it's scrolling down. Input text, and then click the element. It's not clicking any element at all. So the problem that I see is that it's not clicking anything. So it's not going anywhere. Nothing, nothing at all. What it wants to click? Wants to click the, it should click the first results, which is me, but somehow it's starting from the images, it's 9. It's, it's not doing annotation on this part of the page where there are the first search results, but just on the images and extract content, call first URL from search results. And it should be quick, but it's not. All right, just bored. So see you in the next video, guys. Hopefully, we will be able to do better, do more with this kind of stuff. But so far, even on my machine, that's quite powerful, 3,000 euro of computer, almost 3,000 euro computer, it's not working. See you in the next video. If you like the video, like the video. If you have anything to say, just leave me a comment. I'll do my best to answer. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.